Hey, yo, it's Pro Wrestling Summit. You already know what it is. Chris Dozer, what's going on, man? How you doing today?
I'm living life, Tatum. How are you?
Man, I'm fucking living the dream. Living the dream. Living the dream. So, anyway, we've had WrestleMania. The week after WrestleMania has happened. We've gotten some debuts, some call-ups, it appears. Some people who, were reported on, most likely being fired, and then they weren't. So I don't know what's going on. It's been kind of crazy, but let's jump right in here and talk about some of the debuts that we've had. We had the Rusev debut, which we kind of touched upon last week, but his promo from this week was really good. I really dug it. I like how he said AEW was like being in the abyss for 5 years. So that really
he's not wrong.
That really
I mean, from the mouth of one of the men who was there.
Yeah.
Who chose to go there.
Yeah. Crazy.
Like, I'm happy for him. I'm happy he's out of wrestling purgatory. I'm happy he's got a little bit better career trajectory right now than he did before. He's definitely worth more now. He's definitely a more valuable commodity now than he was before he left 5 years ago.
Oh, he's definitely more of a commodity, that's for sure. I think that he's got a good career ahead of him. I think that coming back to WWE was the right thing for him to do. I'm interested to see if they're going to put Lana with him. I know that she signed a Legends contract, but I'm not sure if she's gonna be there for this run. I would imagine eventually that she may come over, but I have no idea.
God, I hope not.
Okay, all right. You don't like the Lana. You don't like the Lana situation. Okay,
God,
fine,
no.
fair enough. And then we have Malachi Black, who came in and kicked the face right off of Miz, which was not unexpected.
Nope.
Well, his return anyway. It was unexpected that it was against the Miz, but I mean, I like the presentation. The music was really good. It was his old music. They did the same presentation that they did before. It was pretty solid. So I was pretty happy with it, and I think his match with Miz this week should be pretty interesting.
It'll be interesting to see what tweaks they do with his entrance going forward. I don't know if they're going to snip it or they're going to make it more digestible for the clips.
Mm-hmm.
Put out on social media. Kick the armpit of the Miz off.
Okay, yeah, maybe
touch the face.
Maybe it wasn't the face. The angle that I was watching, it was so fast that I was like, well, I think he kicked him in the head. I'm not really sure. But
they're gonna sell it like it, but if you slow it down, you'll kick in the armpit.
That's terrible. Terrible.
Hey, whatever, man. Like, listen, that's how shitbags sell moves.
Yep. Okay. Well, it's all good.
I mean, your first time being seen by this domestic WWE audience in what, 4 years, 5 years?
Yep.
And you can't take one for the team? Whatever, guy. I got no use for you.
Well, I also sent you the what looks to be like the Backlash card, sans Pat McAfee versus Gunther, which wasn't on there for some reason. But
douchebag.
Yeah, I'm not really sure.
I hope he gets crippled and he never comes back to the commentator booth ever again.
Oh man, I mean, he's a much better wrestler as far as I'm concerned than he is a commentator, a wrestling commentator, I should say.
Wrestling and don't talk about it.
Yeah, I think that he should wrestle.
Forced down my throat in every seeming possible, venue through TV and internet. To these fucking memes that pop up with him, it's obnoxious, and I don't care. He's not good at what he does.
Yeah, I don't think he's
good at what he does with the sports side of things.
Yeah,
he's not good at what he does when we're supposed to be commentating for SmackDown or Raw. Excuse me.
Yeah, the wrestling commentating is not very good. I'm not a giant fan of that. I don't think that it's very good. I do like his show on ESPN and on YouTube. I think that he's really good at that. I don't like any of the other guys that he has on his show, but I do like him. I do like him. I think that he does some really good interviews with people, and I like that he's like a normal dude. Somebody that I could probably hang out with because he's a little wild and a little crazy, which I kind of like. So I'm just hoping that they don't put him over Gunther. That's all that I.
He's the guy in the group that will get his ass kicked routinely by the group. He's that one friend that needs to get smacked in the mouth whenever he steps out of line.
Interesting. Well, I can certainly see how you would feel that way.
I just can't stand the man. I mean, there's another stay in your lane candidate aside from Logan Paul is Pat McAfee. Stay in your fucking lane.
Yeah.
Do your podcast. Shut the fuck up and get away from me.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
every Saturday I have to watch my ESPN College Game Day kickoff. It's annoying as fuck.
Yeah, I mean, and ESPN paid him so much fucking money, and WWE's paying him so much money. I mean, he does draw a lot of eyes to the WWE brand because there are a lot of fans of him. But it's just like Logan Paul, just like you said. Like Logan Paul has only wrestled like 15 matches for WWE, but think about how many eyes he's brought to the brand.
Well, let me frame it to you this way: are you happy with what they did at Corey Graves over the fall?
No.
Over this past few months? No. Neither am I, because I think Corey Graves is a credit to his profession.
Yeah, I think he's great. I honestly think that he's a great commentator. Honestly, I don't mind the 3-man booth on NXT only because I can't stand Booker T as a commentator.
Thank you.
Because he just doesn't know what the fuck he forgets people's names, like and it's like, this is a product that you're oh my god,
it's like ugh.
It's a little bit too much.
He's very taxing on your ears.
Yes,
like it's very taxing listening to him because he has some very good insight on wrestling.
Oh, clearly.
But god damn, if you have to cut through like fucking 15 different layers of bullshit just to get to it.
Yeah, it's always tough. It's always tough.
I mean, and what's going to happen in the fall? McAfee's going to go away again, do his College Game Day shtick, and the bump Corey Graves up to Raw. And it's unfortunate for Corey Graves because he's now deemed expendable.
Mm-hmm.
But what the fuck are we doing?
Yeah, I'm really not sure.
I'm way past the point of seeing a celebrity on my TV.
You don't think that they're going to put... Go ahead.
The superstars are the wrestlers alone, right?
Yep.
That's what Vince McMahon always said. But then frame them as that. It's not making Gunther be like a B tier to a Pat McAfee. What the fuck are we doing? I like the fact that they put him over Adam Cole in NXT. He's a guest. He's not. He's a celebrity who's pretending to wrestle. Granted, he's talented. He's very talented. I'm not going to tell him that he's not. But I just can't stand the man.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't think that your sentiments fall on deaf ears. I'm sure a lot of our listeners feel the same way about McAfee. I mean, listen, the guy's a tremendous athlete. You got to give him credit. I think that he's a better wrestler than he is a wrestling commentator. But my hope and my wish is for him not to go over on Gunther. I don't care if it's by crooked means or whatever. You cannot put that guy over Gunther. You just can't do it.
Are you really going to go by crooked means over a commentator? I mean, the only way Gunther can see back is he beats the bag. I'm the absolute bag on Pat McAfee, right?
I mean,
him out in the middle of the ring and leaves him laying.
I hope so. I hope that he chops him into submission, to be perfectly honest with you. I want to see him get chopped. I mean,
I'm here for that. Chop him in the throat, too. Give him a couple chops in the throat while you're at it.
You know, the thing is that WrestleMania just happened and we're a week away from Backlash. Like, that is just fucking too close for comfort. That's too crazy. I mean, May 10th. Yeah, it's not even not everything has even settled from WrestleMania yet. I just don't understand. Why do another pay-per-view so close to the WrestleMania pay-per-view? It's beyond me.
That's part and parcel why they have such a big roster as they do right now, because they can recycle these fucking guys and get them out faster again. But I don't know why you would hamstring yourself by putting a PLE 3 weeks after your last PLE. Seems like you're taxing the entirety of your roster there for the benefit of, 5 people? Maybe.
Well, I mean, I get that they need to do it because of Cena, because Cena has a limited amount of dates left that he's gonna be, doing this shit. So, 25 to be exact. So, obviously they're not gonna put Randy over Cena. It's not gonna happen. So
it's hard to believe.
For anyone who's thinking that that's what they're going to do, I am hard-pressed to find a way that they would be able to do something like that and have it make sense.
If that was the case, have Cody keep it and lose to Randy.
Correct. Why give it to Cena just to break the record? That doesn't make any sense. It's right. Stupid. So, and plus, it's the same situation that I felt about Cody at the end of the run when he gave Cena the Crossroads 2 weeks in a row. I said, "There's no way that Cody's winning now," because and the thing that happened with Randy is he gave him 2 RKOs in a row, 2 weeks in a row, and here we are now. So I just I can't see Randy going over. I can't see Randy, making another run at it at this current juncture. I don't think that it's out of the realm of possibility that Randy Orton would win the title, but I just don't think it's now. I don't think that there's any way possible that they're going to do it now.
After all the money they spent on Cody Rhodes, right?
Mm-hmm.
And getting behind him for this whole fucking year-long run he's had.
Mm-hmm.
To then turn around and drop it to Cena.
To then drop it to Orton.
A year later.
Right.
To then drop it to Orton.
Within a month.
Makes zero fucking sense.
In a 3-week time span. It's no bueno.
I would rather see it take the belt home with him.
Yeah, and like we talked about, that may actually happen. I think that may actually happen. And the more time that goes on, I think the more time that goes on, the more I'm thinking that it's going to happen that way.
I agree.
Which is wild.
I completely agree with you.
Which is wild. Totally,
absolutely.
Totally fucking wild.
No one in the history of this business has walked away on top.
Yeah.
Title in hand.
Yeah, I mean it's kind of crazy, man. It's kind of crazy to think about that is the situation, but that is definitely the situation that we're in.
At least they're gonna create a new belt for them to go after again, so they can hawk more replica belt sales.
Well, let's hope so.
That belt's gonna be an antique by the time John Cena's done with it. So.
Well, let's hope that they do it like that. I wouldn't mind seeing another world title belt. I mean, I'm not a giant fan of that world title belt that there is right now.
No, and the other one, the big gold belt, I like that design.
Yeah, that design's okay.
There's so much more you can do. There's a lot more you can do.
The design's all right. It's not great.
I'm a sucker for nostalgia, so I like the old WWF title. Winged Eagle title.
Well, I mean, what's not to like about that title?
Hulk Hogan.
Ouch. Ouch. Ouch.
The lineage and the juxtaposition there is. You know what I'm saying? I find it distasteful enough that I see his fucking hot dog colored face on my screen when he pops up for his real American beer that he's hawking on Netflix. Like, they've got the edge down to a science on Netflix now. Holy shit. 3 minutes in, and it's a long 3 minutes.
It's tough, man. It's tough. I really am not a fan of the commercials, but I'm also not paying for premium, so.
No, neither am I.
I'm sitting through the commercials. Fuck it.
Well, this basically not want to watch it live. I'll watch it when it's fucking recorded.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I don't blame you at all.
I personally think they've gone from ad happy, promotional happy on WWE. The ring is splattered with fucking corporate sponsors now. It's a fucking inflatable prime bottle next to Michael Cole's head.
Yeah, it's a little much, I think. I feel like it's a little much.
Crazy. When WrestleMania, where every match was sponsored by a fucking sponsor.
Sponsored by a sponsor. It's fucking perfect.
What the fuck is going on?
Yeah, it's a little fucking much.
Sponsored by Cricket Wireless. Like, what the fuck? Okay, cool. Does that mean that the wrestlers make any more money or something like that? No. Okay, cool. Awesome.
Yeah, so the wrestler.
Who's sponsoring the match?
So the wrestlers don't make any more money, but WWE sure does.
Exactly.
Which is fucking bullshit, as far as I'm concerned.
I wouldn't have a problem if they didn't hawk the fucking crappy fucking shit.
Yeah. I can't
have that C4 drink that they're selling now, but I wouldn't want to have it because WWE's face is all over it.
No, I mean, I don't know. I mean, money's money at the end of the day. They don't really. I mean, you can tell just by the amount of money that they're charging for tickets now. I mean, Clash in Paris is like $8,000 for tickets.
Yeah, it's talking
like
about
European.
Six figures for elite VIP packages.
It's fucking crazy, man.
What
it's crazy.
What the fuck are we doing?
It used to cost like $25 for a ticket. You know what I mean? It wasn't not a great ticket.
The days they ran the Civic Center.
Right.
For the house shows, like fucking $12 ticket.
Right. The Warwick tent, there was like fucking no money for a fucking ticket to go see the fucking show. But, of course, here we are, and it's like, what the fuck? Like, $8,000 for a fucking ticket. Again. What's that?
I'd love to see them in the Melody Town again in Cape Cod. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it would be awesome. It would be awesome for them to do a show there, but there's no fucking way. They do arenas now. I mean, and big arenas.
I'm priced out of it already.
Oh, yeah.
Before I even begin.
It's totally not a working class type of thing anymore. It's not a working class ticket. I mean, listen, they're going the same way that they went with the UFC. The TKO group, came in, and it's like, you got to spend fucking $90 for their fucking pay-per-view, even with a subscription to fucking ESPN Plus. And it's like,
that's
some
ridiculous.
of these pay-per-views I'm not spending fucking $90 for. Like, there's nobody.
That's the picture of WWE now too.
There's nobody that I want to see that bad in a UFC fight. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's not a Ronda Rousey or like a Conor McGregor or something like that that's gonna draw in that many fucking people. I mean, I can't even imagine what the pay-per-view buys are like. I don't know who's spending fucking $90 on a fucking UFC pay-per-view at this point.
If you're not a bar looking to drum up business on a Saturday night,
right? Like
I don't know.
Right? Like
I don't know.
I understand like a Dave and Buster's or something like that doing it because they're gonna make money off of it. People will go, they'll drink.
Wild Wings,
right? Something like that. Totally.
Hooters.
Totally, absolutely. I don't even know if there are any Hooters around anymore.
There has to be.
I don't know, man. There
simply has to be, Jimmy.
I know, man. I know it. Oh, man.
Google it now.
Well, I just don't know if if WWE like realizes what they're doing. Like, obviously they do from a money standpoint. And listen, I get it. For WrestleMania, you're going to charge a premium for tickets. That's just how it's going to be. And there's,
absolutely.
I don't have a problem with that.
Absolutely.
It's the biggest pay-per-view of the year. Like, I don't give a fuck that you charge a lot of money for that. But when you're charging $8,000 a seat for Clash in Paris, it's like, bro, what the fuck are we doing? Like, what? That's crazy talk. It's crazy talk because you're not going to get
10 G's for a seat.
Right, that's what I'm saying, dude.
And you're not even ringside.
Right, correct. Like what the fuck? What the fuck are we doing, man? Like, a 10 grand, 2 seats, you're charging 20 grand. That's about as much as some people make in a year.
Yeah.
You know?
That's it's more than I'm making right now, that's for sure.
It's fucking crazy, man. It's absolutely fucking crazy. It's just craziness what they're doing. But then again, who am I?
I remember vividly going to what's now the AMP.
Yep.
Going down to the Civic Center and watching WWF.
And what were the prices like? The prices were like next to nothing.
We were floor level, so it was like, maybe $20, if that.
Right.
The building wasn't even half full.
Isn't that crazy?
So, and even when I was an early 20s young dozer, the house shows would always be running through Providence.
Oh yeah.
And the gates would always suck.
Yeah, they would. Right.
Those you got for next to nothing. I believe I got a pair given to me because they're given to them by that company for their employee recognition.
Isn't that crazy, dude? Now forget it. There's no fucking employer that's buying you tickets.
No, God, no. For anything.
Wild, man. Wild. It's a different world, man. It's a different world that we're in now. The TKO group is doing different shit. That's for sure.
Absolutely.
But
I may be asked out of luck here because I'm not finding any Hooters locations.
I told you, man. I told you. It's no good, bro. The world has changed. I just went to Buffalo Wild Wings not too long ago, and it wasn't very good, I gotta say.
No, I've never had a really good experience with Wild Wings.
It just wasn't up to snuff as far as I'm concerned. It wasn't like a Hooters wing.
No. Hooters wings are something of legend.
Delicious.
Oh, tell me about it. You're not living if you haven't had a Hooters wing yet.
Yep.
You haven't had a wing.
You haven't had a wing, right? You haven't had a wing if you haven't had a Hooters wing, that's for sure. So what do you think that they're gonna do? You think that they're going to take the title off Tiffy? They're gonna put it on fucking Nia Jax or fucking Naomi or
get her off the television.
Yeah.
How? Ask how? What has Nia Jax done aside from attack Tiffany Stratton again? To earn a title shot?
Yeah, I'm not really sure. Just attack Tiffany Stratton. That's pretty much all that's happened so far.
Get her off my fucking TV screen.
Yeah, it's pretty wild,
She
man.
wasn't very valued. Because if she was valued, she'd be on the WrestleMania roster. But this turn on the punch bowl is still surfacing. I don't understand why.
Yeah, I don't. I can't really give you a good explanation. That's for sure. I don't have a good explanation for you.
Problem is, there isn't a good explanation to be had by anybody.
No.
There's no good reason for her to be on TV screen plying the wrestling craft because she's a terrible wrestler.
She is not a very good wrestler. No, she is not a very good wrestler whatsoever.
Listen, far be it from me to say I can wrestle better than somebody. In my condition right now, I can wrestle better than her. I
agree. I would agree that you could probably put on a much more passable match than she could at this juncture.
Exactly. And if I can do it better than you can, and you're getting paid hundreds of thousands of dollars to do what I would do for free.
Right.
Get fucked.
Yeah. I kind of understand that. I definitely can understand that. So you like Cena going over Orton? You like Tiffany?
I like Cena going over Orton.
Tiffany retaining?
I think you keep that on Tiffany for now.
I like it. I like that.
I see no reason to fucking take it off her. She performed well under circumstances, so I presented her by Charlotte Flair. Very difficult circumstances presented her by Charlotte Flair.
Yeah, agreed.
I see. I don't see the other two. It's a four-way. I think it's advertised right now, right?
Yep.
I don't see the other two in the match really doing anything in Bianca Belair and Naomi aside from interacting with each other. they kind of cancel each other out, so it's another Nia Jax versus Tiffany Stratton match.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Yeah. Well, the 4-way was supposed to, how they had it listed on what they were thinking that it was going to be, the projected card was Naomi, Tiffany as the title holder, and then Jade, and then Naomi as the last one. So I don't know what the fuck they're gonna. I'm not really sure what the fuck they're gonna do. I would imagine that they would keep it on Tiffany. Jade's not ready to handle it, and Jade and Naomi have a fucking thing going on. So I mean,
Well, yeah, my earlier prediction plays out. So you have Naomi take out Jade.
Right.
They cancel each other out, so it's just really a one-on-one match versus Tiffany and
Right.
Jax.
And then they had a 4-way match for the Intercontinental, for the U.S. title as well. Jacob Fatu, L.A. Knight, Drew McIntyre, and Damian Priest, which I'm not a fan of that at all.
That's a lot of talent they put in one match.
Yeah, definitely a lot of talent in one match, and also, you're not going to take the title off of Jacob this soon. There's no fucking reason to do that. Why would you do that? It's crazy. He just won the belt.
You book yourself in the nuts by overthinking shit like this.
It's just crazy, man. It's just crazy. I think Jacob's the future of the company. Him and Braun Breaker are the future of the company as far as I can see right now. If I was starting a roster today of guys who are going to be a future world champion, those two guys would be at the top of my list.
That'd be my first two picks. Absolutely.
Go ahead.
Don't forget, there's still one more NXT call-up to happen soon. I think he's ready, at least. Oba Femi?
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
I think. That guy is fucking crazy talented.
Yeah, stupid talented. He is exceptional. He's an exceptional talent. I think that he is everything that they wanted almost to be, except way more talented than almost is. The question is, who does he drop the NXT title to? I think that he just relinquishes it. That's what I would do. I would just relinquish the title say, listen, nobody can beat me here. I've beaten everybody. Nobody can beat me. So
the time to do it would have been at Stand and Deliver.
Right, exactly right. But
in a multi-man match where he doesn't have to be pinned
to
win.
Exactly.
Or lose.
Yep.
You know, that's the way to protect him. I think he loses in a multi-man match like that in the not too distant future.
Interesting.
So I think he's ready. Along with some other guys like Trick Williams is ready to come up.
Yep.
Because you can't keep calling up your highway to the main roster.
Right.
With the same names. At some point, they have to just get off the pot.
Well, I mean, I think that it's time for Trick. I think it's time for Oba. I like Roxanne and Julia, being supposedly called up, even though they were both on NXT last night. So I really don't know.
I find that confusing.
I really don't know. They're like on Raw, but then they're on NXT. It's like, okay, well, what the fuck are we doing?
Last I remember, they were running a storyline with them in NXT.
Right, but then they both come up to the main roster, and it's like, okay, well, are they gonna? They're wrestling matches on the main roster already. So, like, are you calling them up, or like, what the fuck is the deal here? So I'm hoping
they have the debut fucking tags in their gear.
Yeah. So I don't understand, man. I don't understand what the fuck they're doing.
Listen, man. Like, if they're up, they're up. I'm happy for them. By all means, they're probably the two most ready women and capable women on that roster aside from Stephanie Vaquer.
Yeah, Stephanie Vaquer is
which you're already featuring on Raw now,
right?
Moving forward, so you're already getting the audience familiarized with her,
right? Which I think is smart.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
She's going to be a giant star, like an international star.
She already is.
Oh, I agree. I totally agree that she already is, but I think that her star is even going to shine a little bit brighter once more people get exposed to her. Because a lot of people aren't watching NXT compared to watching Raw or SmackDown. So,
that's a fair point.
I just and I think that with this purchase of AAA, like, she's going to have a big part in bringing women's wrestling, into the forefront here, which is great. I mean, I think that it's fucking awesome. I love seeing new talent getting an opportunity. And she's fucking really good, man. She's really good in the ring. She knows her shit, and she can speak Spanish. That's her native language, I believe. In Chile is Spanish. So I mean, I think that it's a home run for them. And then Julia is an international star already, and I mean, Roxanne Perez is incredible. So, I mean, you have 3 women right there that can come up, and I like the fact that Nathan Frazier and Axiom came up in their Fraxium tag team, and they left them as a tag. They didn't split them up. They didn't do anything. They wrestled a really good match against Berto and I can't think of the other fucking guy's name. I always fucking forget his name for some reason.
Hector Garza.
Hector Garza, thank you very much. I fucking totally I always fucking forget that guy's name for some reason. But they're a really good
Don't mind me.
They're a really good tag team. I really like them a lot. I mean, I think Berto's really good. I think Hector Garza's or Angel Garza, I think he goes by now.
Angel Garza, there we go.
He went by Hector Garza in TNA, I believe. So
well, I mean, he's a son of Hector Garza, so I would assume
you would imagine.
Hector Garza was a phenomenal Mexican wrestler.
Phenomenal. You're right. Absolutely
I
right.
shouldn't even qualify that as Mexican. I should say he's a phenomenal wrestler, period.
Correct. I agree. So I don't know, man. I mean, I think that Backlash could be really interesting. I think that we're in for some for some interesting things that are already happening on WWE, and I can't wait to see what they do with Backlash and moving forward from Backlash. I think that it's a great time to be a fan. I think it's a great time to get back into wrestling if you're maybe a lapsed fan. I just don't know about going to the shows, only because it's going to cost you a second mortgage on your house to take, yourself and your significant other or your friends or whatever.
God forbid your children.
Right. Like, it's just going to cost you an arm and you're going to have to sell body parts. Like, it's just.
Well, I learned back in, was it 2010, my last show I went to a SmackDown. I bought 3 T-shirts.
Oh, it's probably $100. Yeah.
$90.
$30 a fucking shot. That's crazy, dude. Crazy. T-shirts used to be $20. $20 even. Even Steven.
I used to be able to walk into a wrestling show, get my merch that I wanted, get a hot dog, maybe some nachos, and a beer, or a soda when I was a kid. Sit down and watch the show.
Yeah, forget it. You can't do that shit now.
I still leave with change in my pocket.
Right, out of a hundo. You're still leaving with change.
This is very, get off my lawn type of shit. I hate doing this, but it's almost like I'm priced out and not going now. Unless I have a surplus amount of money, which I don't have.
Well, who
never will have?
Who does? Who has a surplus like that?
Well, there has to be that. My father used to always tell me, there's an ass for every seat. Look at the fucking WrestleMania this past year.
Yeah, I guess so.
124,000 souls.
I guess so.
They had enough money.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm not one of those guys. I just I'm not that guy.
I think we have to face facts, Jimmy, that we are not the target audience anymore.
No, definitely not. Definitely not. The blue collar people are not the audience anymore, unfortunately. Which sucks. Totally sucks.
Yep.
Well, this has been fucking Pro Wrestling Summit. We're, we appreciate you listening. We hope that you continue to listen, like, share, subscribe. Share it with your friends. If you have friends who are into wrestling, make sure that you share it with them. We love to interact, so don't be afraid to interact on the YouTube page. And we would really appreciate it. I know I would. I'm sure that Chris would as well. So
I would.
Yeah.
Share it with your enemies too.
Yeah, share it with your enemies. Tell them. Say these guys are fucking assholes. I don't know what the fuck they're talking about. The dickheads and whatever. That's totally fine.
Tell them to like, share.
Yeah. Tell
subscribe.
tell them to
And
like, share,
fucking
subscribe.
comment, you jagaloons. We want to hear your thoughts and opinions.
Yeah, and give us some show ideas. If you want to hear something in specific us talk about, let's do it. I'm totally down. I know that Chris is. We're down to do it, so don't be afraid. But until next...
Yes, we're down to do lists. We're down to do whatever you want.
Yeah, whatever you want. We're into it. So for myself and Chris Dozer, this has been Pro Wrestling Summit. Don't forget, like, share, subscribe, and we'll talk to you next week. Peace.